Hey guys, good morning. Um, we're back with another farming sim video, and yeah, we're going to get rid of all these actually real quick. And I know they're decorative and they're pretty, and honestly, I've wanted to get rid of them, but my fiance liked them, but it's just getting to a point where they're in the way more than anything. So we're just gonna go ahead. I already started to do this yesterday, but it's cool, but I don't like having to deal with it. I just I want to drive and just do my thing. So so we're getting rid of it for our fields at least. Everybody else can have it their way. Sponsored by Burger King. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, um, cool. So we still have that fenced in. So at least for this field and this field, but I'll do that field in a little bit. Okay. But we're back and we're doing another farming sim video. So, you know, just letting this unfold. I hope everybody had a good night. I didn't get to watch it, but I heard the Patriots Giants game was pretty crazy. So, so we're gonna go ahead and that texture I don't really like, but I hope everybody is doing okay though. I'm in a pretty good mood, honestly, so not gonna lie though, I woke up like 20 minutes ago, so but I think this will also help to avoid getting caught in that corner, because that corner is just I don't think it'll allow me to. Let's see real quick. Yeah, it won't let me mess with that property at all, even though I own, oh, even though I own the land. I guess he has tenant rights or something. But okay, so and then we're gonna barely snag the wall and not be able to move. Sounds like a productive idea to me. But okay. Oh. It's kind of crazy because I've been playing on my solo world a little bit. I say world like it's Minecraft. I play on my non-YouTube save, and so I've been trying certain things just to see if they're what I want to do on the channel. And so like I've been doing. See, if I could get rid of these telephone wires, it would certainly help. But okay. Okay. See, having a bigger lengthwise planter is great for everything except for that. But I'm going to go ahead and do this field. And when we're done with that, we're going to roll the field. And then we're going to time lapse we're going to skip ahead to when we harvest the wheat. And that will all be like time lapsed and stuff. And we're also going to go check on our chicken coop, because we want to make sure that the chickens are doing well and that they're hopefully producing eggs. Hopefully, with everything today, that we'll be able to gear up and I still view like this as kind of like entryway. Like we're not like we're not at the point of the game where I feel like we're like going to just finish everything up. Like we're not super rich yet. We're not Mr. Krabs with money bags, so we still kind of gotta be careful with our money. Like I've made some purchases, and there's some things that I'm concerned about, but all in all, I'm pretty excited for where we are at. So but of course we missed that, so okay, I do like that this cedar is probably I believe 10 meters longer than my other one. Just makes things a bit faster. So we're gonna go get that sliver over there real quick. Man, from a football standpoint, I really wish I could just kind of skip to the playoffs. I'm hearing a lot of people talk about differing views on teams, and a lot of people are talking about my team right now and they're frauds and they suck or whatever, and I'm just like, well, why can't we just skip to the playoffs and then then we could see who's really good or not. So but I don't know, it's the hard part is ever since the debate format in sports kind of took off, everybody kind of has an opinion on everybody now. So there's people who are running around saying this team that's not even in the playoffs is the best team, and this team is has the best record and they're not even good, and it's just, why can't we just skip to the playoffs where the time for talk will be over and we'll find out who the best team is, because that's kind of, for me, I don't like the talk and I just want to see it. It's hard because sometimes I like the opinions and the takes that people have. I used to watch Undisputed, which had Shannon Sharp on it, and I used to love hearing his opinions. But I used to love listening to his opinions on it, but but then on the same show, you had the guy who had the worst opinions and most biased takes, and so yeah, everybody. So everybody just is biased, and I don't know. I think that's the hard part about the whole debate format, in my opinion, is some people you watch and some of these people on these debate shows like are so biased that it's like, okay, well, at least be honest that you're being biased. Like if I'm watching football, unless my Broncos are like so bad, I'm gonna obviously talk good about my Broncos. But some of these people, they'll be like, the Broncos are the worst team in the league. Yeah, but you're a Chiefs fan. Like, of course you're gonna hate on the Broncos. But that's enough about sports anyway, because I could just go on and on and on. But okay, so we're just about done. So okay, we're gonna get this little bit, and then and then we're going to fold this and grab our roller. I was going to see, like, I've been downloading some mods and stuff, so I don't know if we have a better or faster roller. Yeah, we don't really have one that'll, like, 9 miles per hour, but for 2 meters shorter going to isn't going to help our goals and times and everything. So you can see we have our sunflowers. Okay, but I think I'm gonna have the AI work the field real quick, and then I'm gonna go check on our production. So we're gonna make sure that it's okay. We're doing rolling. Okay, good. Fertilization. So I have every field but that one. Okay. So let's go over here. Okay, we're still good on food, which is good, because so we have a pallet and 1/8 of a pallet for now. So not too bad. Oh, wait. Okay, let's see how we're doing over here. We have plenty of flour. You always want to move these though. Because if you don't, eventually I'll start complaining at you. We're actually going to go and drive this while we're waiting for... So we're going to go through town and... I really do like this map in this town. Like, it's a cutesy little town, so. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna... I'm still trying to figure the map out, to be honest with you, so... I wonder if it stops you if you drive on that bridge. Okay, I know where we're at now. I just was kind of estimating things at first, so... See, now we're just letting it go into the truck. We're just trying to, like, clean some of this up, because there is a pallet restriction on this sometimes, so... But we already have pretty much a trailer full of flowers, so it's a really good sign, actually. So and then we'll be able to go back and check on the AI and the fields, and then we'll skip ahead. So just off of, like, I think 2 or 3 months, we already have a full truckload, pretty much. 87%, which means we only need like 6 more pallets and it'll be done. So, okay, how's it going over here? I'm just gonna take over and do it real quick. So, okay, so slight turn. Maybe I don't like watching a new show. Like, I'm kind of like been trying to find a new show to watch, just because, like, I want to watch something new, like something I've never seen before. But like, and I'm like watching Landman, but that's like a weekly release and then like stop. I just kind of want to watch a show that takes me a while. And the hard thing is like with Big Bang Theory, like I've tried to watch Big Bang Theory just because I want to like watch like Young Sheldon and stuff like that, and Georgie and Mandy's first marriage and all that. Um, but I just have a hard time watching like so much of that because it's like certain episodes you watch and then like there's never a reference to them again, and like there doesn't necessarily like have to be something like that. I just have a hard time where I'm like, well, where's this character at? Because like I was like watching Big Bang Theory and I got to a point where like um where Leonard's dating that redheaded doctor lady, Stephanie, and they like break up and it's like off screen and it's like she's never mentioned again and it's like okay. So but I don't know, like trying to find something good. And like I kind of like I've thought about watching Stranger Things because I haven't watched it and I'm hearing a lot of stuff about it. But I hear that even like a lot of like long term people who were like watching the whole series are having a hard time just because like the actors were like 12 when the show started and they're all like 30 now. Not 30 actually, but like I know Millie Bobby Brown uh like just got married and all that to Bon Jovi's son. So like but I don't know, like I heard that it's like really noticeable in the show though that like the time gaps in it, and that's kind of a problem I had with like the last two or three seasons of Cobra Kai is like the first season like the kids all look like like children, and then like the last season I'm like half of you guys are like 25 now, and then like the one girl was like an adult the whole time, so she was like 30, and I'm like, so the last two seasons of Cobra Kai were even weird for that same reason, because I'm like, you're 30 years old, bro. Like, okay, so we're done rolling the fields. I've checked already. Like, we don't need to fertilize the field already, so for old time's sake, we're just going to use our little tent over here. So, and now we skip. I do wish the loading times weren't so long, but okay, so our wheat, first thing we're gonna do is just buy this field. And then what is this over here? You've got to be kidding me. Okay, so when I first bought this field, well, I bought a cereal factory, and I kind of got messed up a little bit because I put my corn into the cereal factory, and I didn't know I had oats on one of the fields I had just bought. So, yeah. Oh my god, okay, so this is the last of our flour. Okay, let's go check our eggs real quick. It hasn't yielded us for having too many eggs, so that's a good sign. Okay. A couple pallets of eggs. Okay, so let's grab our trusty header over here. I just planted sunflower. Yeah, I planted sunflowers twice, so definitely not our best harvesting sessions, but you know what? Are definitely not our best planting sessions, but you know what? It could be worse. So, okay. And I've decided that once that cycle of sunflower oil is done, and we've extracted it all from there, that we'll be moving that to the production spot. So, okay, so normally I do time lapsing, but I just kind of want to have like a fun video, and not that my other videos aren't fun, but I don't really want to edit and all that this morning, so I just want to have like a nice fun video with everybody. So you know, if you didn't check out last video though, it was a good one. There's just a lot of time lapsing in it, and so yeah. We'll see what the yield improvement is on this compared to the last one, because the last little, we didn't have it 50%, we didn't have it 100% fertilized, so, and we also had some weeds growing on it, so we'll see how we do harvesting this time. So, but yeah, okay. So yeah, we're gonna harvest the video. We're gonna harvest in this video, and then that'll probably be where this video ends. So, and then I think I'll double feature it tonight, and I'm gonna make another video. So there's that to look forward to. Just because, like, I didn't post for like 2 days, and then my like one video was late, so it'll just be easier that way. So, but I was thinking about doing straw swath, but I don't think at this point we should, because we don't have cows yet. So like, yeah, we'll wait on that. That way we're being smart. But okay, so I don't know. I really love playing this game though. I find it really relaxing, and my girlfriend really enjoys what she's my fiance, but girlfriend, fiance, whatever. Like, I mean, it's not the same thing, but like in conversation, sometimes I find using my fiance is like a flex or something. Like, oh, my fiance said, like, uh, my girl, I'll just use my girl. My girl finds it really relaxing to watch me play. She sometimes falls asleep because she's like, it just is so relaxing. But we've come a long way since we started up there, though. Like, um, one of the things I was debating on doing, and I'm going to do it off camera if I do, is I'm probably going to do a. I'm probably going to plant trees up by the base. So that way, when it comes time, we have, like, if we need money or, like, wood chips or whatnot, we have a spot ready. That way we don't have to, like, keep buying land for that purpose. So, but we're still doing pretty well. I'm probably just gonna harvest this field and see how we're doing on time. But next video, like, I probably will be back to see, like, the hard thing, and one of my friends, and I've talked to one of my friends, and they've given me feedback, and then some of my commenters have given me feedback. The hard thing about time-lapsing is it allows me to do more content in a video, but then the editing process is really, really hard. I mean, it's not hard, but so like, with my editing software that I use Share Factory, and the hard part about Share Factory is it has like bits of convenience to it, but like I have to, like, my videos have to, so if I do like 24 minutes and it's going to be entirely sped up, and then I do 30 minutes of like me talking and playing, and then I do another 30 minutes that's meant for time lapsing, I can't drop all 3 clips into the software at once. So I have to speed up the first clip. And the problem with time lapsing is if I do them really fast, like, and that's the other hard part I struggle with is do I make them as fast as I can, or I don't know, like, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal, but like, anyway, so I drop it all, like, I drop the first two clips in. And like I said, they're meant for like, so I dropped 24 minutes and then I dropped 30 minutes, so that's 54 minutes. But then I have a 27-minute clip, and that's like 81 minutes. My editing software freaks out and won't let me put all three in at once. So then I gotta speed up the first clip for it to let me put the other ones in. And it just, at that point, becomes a hassle to me, because then I gotta like edit, and then I gotta like let it sit for a second and then edit again. Oh, I shouldn't say it like that. Like, it does let me, once I speed up the first clip. But then the other hard bit is if I'm trying to like batch record stuff and I'm edit one, so like, because sometimes I'll batch record and I'll like, okay, like if I want to, I'm trying to think of the wording I want to use. If I want to record one video and upload that immediately and then do like 3 or 4 more, I can't do that because my editing software is really weird. I've noticed if I have like a 30-minute clip, and what I mean by clip is like a video, not like mini clips that. So if I have a YouTube video and it's going to be 40 minutes long, I'm going to sit there for at least 30 minutes. Because it, like, at some spots goes ×2. But what I've noticed is if there's alterations, so if I do a time lapse and I speed up the time lapse, because I've edited the original clip, those spots are particularly slow. But if I'm just, like, if I'm dubbing over a track, that part goes slow. But it doesn't go slow for the, unaltered pics. Or not pics, videos. The unaltered videos are fine. Like, those will go really fast. But, like, it gets really hard because it's considered a game and not an application. So, like, I can't have it running the app in the background and have it still do something. I don't know. And I've kind of had it with the run-of-the-mill, like, editing apps because, like, yeah, I have, like, a computer, but it kind of becomes problematic because one editing software I found only let you, like, export if the clip was under a minute. And then another one was, like, really funky, and it didn't do what I wanted it to do anyway, and just the whole thing just wasn't going what I wanted. And that was on, like, a 5-minute video that I used as, like, a test video, so yeah, so I just, for me personally, that's where I'm at. So I don't know, I might, like, play around and see if I can find some other editing softwares that are for console, like, because I do love the convenience of, like, if I want to edit something, I don't have to go and, like, download it to a USB, and then, like, I like that I don't have to do that. But still, like, wish it was a bit more convenient than it was. So, okay, so this is where I'm going to end this video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the video tonight.